So I know I was like, I don't know if Maddie will, if we're having at usual time or today she's traveling.
No, it's all good now. Now I'm back. All good. So
It's so incredible. Like how are you? Are you just exhausted right now? Ready?
I'm pretty tired. Not gonna lie. After this, I think I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. I did thankfully was able to sleep on the plane
Oh,
some,
good.
but even then, still, just like it's such a big time difference. I think it does still
Gosh,
end
yeah.
up catching up to you. So I got home and like immediately did all my laundry. So at least
Good for
that's
you.
done, and I feel good about the fact that I did that.
Wow, that's really good.
And I took a shower because hadn't showered in well over 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
So definitely it was needed. And then I'll probably lay down for a little bit and then get up. I don't want to like pass out completely because there is like catching up on emails and stuff I haven't been able to do. I want to do a little bit of that tonight so that we can start Monday on a good note.
Love that attitude. No, and it's just a good reminder because I think it's like we still get tired when we do these things. It's just, like you said, I love how you're like, I did some of my laundry and my shower so then I can relax. And I've definitely found I do better if it's like if I can just do one task and then rest because I'm like, hey,
Yes.
then I feel better, I'm like, we got one thing off of our list, but don't do too much because I feel like old me would have been like I need to do all these things. And I found now sometimes I'm like, if I can just get one or two things and then rest, like chef's kiss,
like
feel
that's
better
a big
about
accomplishment.
Absolutely.
And yeah, like the same old me, I probably would have been like, let's just power through, like whatever. And sometimes I still do that, but sometimes I do need to take a break more so than I did before any of this happened. So
I'm catching myself. And because of these, I don't know if any other survivors, it helps connecting with other survivors because I'm like, I'm reminding you guys to take breaks and be slow. And like, I will catch myself like, I was, feeding all the pets. And sometimes, as we keep adding more pets, it's 2 cats, 2 dogs, the tortoises, the chicken, and so sometimes I used to be like, I need to give everybody lunch and then I'm gonna have lunch. And now I'm like, we're gonna do like half you guys, mom's gonna eat, and then the other half.
Oh wait, so that's how you feed your animals? You break it up into like phases?
And I have to say, I don't know if anybody else, technology and gadgets like are my time saver and energy saver. So the cats do have a food dispenser so that I'm never like forgetful. So like,
do some of them ever get jealous that some of the animals are eating before me?
Oh, there's definitely an order. Who else has dogs that
I'm just curious. I feel like if it were me and like the other group of animals is eating before me, I'd be like, well, how come I'm not getting it right now?
Just like I think with kids, right? But we actually one time had a dog behaviorist come over and say that like there is an order. So cat before me, and then somebody said you're not actually supposed to feed your pets before you because then they think like they're before you or something. I don't know. I've heard all these wild things, but
lots of different theories, I guess.
Look at okay. Cornelia says cat before me. But yeah, the food dispenser goes off early in the morning because these guys were waking me up screaming and it was a little bit too much. Like I was like, I need some help. I was like, how are you cat parents doing with this? I mean,
it's so great. Like, I know there's so many different, like you're just mentioning all these gadgets that can help make it easier for you. Like, I've seen people who can feed their cats like from their phone.
Yes, that's what this is.
And like you can, and do you have like a camera so you can like watch the cat?
And it keeps track. Check out
that's so cool. Technology these days. I mean.
Okay, sorry. I saw
anyone else have pets or a technique for the order in which you feed them? I don't, but my parents have a dog, Harold.
Yeah.
And he definitely eats dinner before we do, because his dinner time's like 5 or 6 or something, like a little before when we would be eating. And let us know, everyone, where you are tuning in from. We love to see where in the world everyone is.
And I'm live. That's why I was answering a comment, sorry, over on YouTube, and people are dropping other social media stuff. And yes, if you guys do want to be interviewed, Maddi was just traveling and things were busy, but we would love to get back to.
Yeah, sorry we couldn't do it for this time. It was
don't be sorry.
We're with the travel, but I'm back from Vietnam, so I'm all good to go for more interviews.
No,
just shoot us a message and we can plan one.
I love it. Don't be sorry. It's something I'm working on too, and I would love your help from survivors and ask you, do you find since your surgery, like, I apologize a lot more for things, you know, I like, oh, I'm sorry I'm late. Oh, I'm sorry I stuttered. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, so you guys, I've said it before, trying to replace it with thank you. So like, instead of I'm sorry I'm late, I say, you know, thank you for being patient, type of just switch ups.
Right. Yeah. No, I think that's like a nice little mindset shift as well, like reframing the way we perceive and view things that like maybe before would have had a negative connotation or not been as.
Yeah.
Hi, Daisy. And hi, Mom.
I like it. Okay, you said just you feed your daughter first. Okay, that is good.
That's good. Yes, daughters need to eat too, definitely.
Yeah, good to feed the little ones first. I've heard, so with the dogs, I do it like the oldest first. So Ella gets her bowl first, and then Holly gets it. Yeah.
I feel like that's a good approach. Why not? Oldest eats first.
I think it should be like when I'm, you know, with our family, it's always like make sure grandpa.
They've been around the longest, so
they did their time. They deserve to eat early.
Exactly. They've done their time.
Yeah. Do you have any St. Patrick's Day plans now that you're back?
I do not, to be honest. I was just trying to get through the trip. I really have not planned like anything beyond that. And probably I can't imagine that I will have a St. Patrick's Day plan, because I know I'm going to be busy catching up on work. I have a doctor's appointment as well tomorrow. And
you never know, though, Maddi,
up on everything.
You're one of those people that I love, that I can honestly still see you being like, I have a million things to do and I'm doing them. And then, yes, I'll stop by a friend's really quick.
Well, I mean, we'll see. No one's invited me yet, so I don't know of anything plans that would be happening. But yeah, you're right. I guess we'll see. For sure, I will catch up with people over this upcoming weekend, because I don't have any plans for the weekend. So I'll probably will be like catching up with friends. So that I'm excited about. Do you have a St. Patrick's Day plan?
I definitely do not want to go out. I'm so happy as a former bartender. Like, don't get me wrong, it's just chaos. So it can be wild to see it. And I just feel like the older I'm getting, like the more I'm going to happily be at home hanging out with the pets. Yes. Like, you know, I was going to try and do maybe some sourdough type thing, you know, switch it up like that way.
St. Patty's Day bread.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's kind of hard to make, I think. Or no, I don't know. I've never made like Irish soda bread or anything like that.
I have no idea. I mean, listen.
Is it involved?
It definitely.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the bread doesn't always work out, Chilo. But a pesto detail. Oh, to make it green, that would be a good idea.
I could go for some pesto right now. Yeah, I love pesto
bread. Oh my god, that would be so good.
Pesto anything.
Yeah. And just, I know, I feel like on Sundays, it's definitely a recap, get laundry, get things done for the week. And just.
Yep, exactly. Big laundry day. Oh, hello, little friend. Who is that right there?
That one is Harry. This one's Harry Potter.
Hi. Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
And then, because he was the runt and he stopped breathing. So when we first saw him, he goes, "Oh my gosh, like Harry Potter, like, you know, the kitten who lived." And he was like, "How funny you could name him Potter, like Pawter." And I was like, so.
Oh, wait.
Paw.
Okay,
He's a little
yeah,
Potter.
Potter.
And then that's why the other one is Sirius Black, because, you know, they're both black cats. And then that's his.
You could make a whole house full of like Harry Potter themed.
We really could.
Animals.
I'm not gonna lie. When we own a home, are there gonna be more kittens and more cats with, you know, Harry Potter names? I hope so. I mean, we have Hagrid. There's so many, you know, wizards and different characters. If anybody else is a Harry Potter fan, like.
Definitely. No, I for sure. I'm trying to think of like what other Harry Potter names could go well with
Hi, Heather.
Like Hedwig.
Yeah. Oh, Patrick, I know, to try and make it like change it to a cat.
Draco Malfoy.
Yeah. Meowfoy.
Oh, Meowfoy. Perhaps.
Too much fun.
What are the other names? I'll think of some more. Now we all have a project to think about.
Yeah.
Good Harry Potter animal pet names.
Yes. Hopefully one day with, you know, a farm having all the animals. Gotta be a Ron. Yeah. That's to Hermione. We were saying, because like I changed Potter like to Pawter, so it's like Potter.
You have to like make it kind of like
a cat. That's why it's like a brain task, like trying to change their name.
Exactly. Yeah, so trying to find a way to tie it in.
To like a cat or a meow or some sort of thing. I don't know how to wave. I love it, Heather. I'm literally waving. That's perfect. You can't do it on your end. When we're live, luckily you can like press and you can like wave back when people join. But
yeah, I'm trying to press wave back to everyone, but I might have missed it, you know. Appreciate
it. Because you started the live. Big ginger Tom named Ron. Oh my God, that would be so cute. Yeah, the little ginger cat.
Tom.
So every Sunday, someone just asked, what is this about? So every Sunday for over 5 years, me and Maddi have gone live together. We are both young stroke survivors. Quote,
every Sunday, Survivor Sunday.
Yeah, and it's just been really cool to connect, and we chat with so many other people in the community. We talk about different things. You can ask a question to us and we will answer it in real time and live, and you'll get
about whatever,
everything. And we also just a nice get together, kind of like, I don't know, with your friends. It's a nice virtual way for us all on Sundays. A lot of us survivors look forward to this. We just catch up and say shalom. We got Norway in the house. I mean, we have.
Yeah, I saw we had Belgium.
Yeah.
All different places.
Netherlands.
We would have had Vietnam, except I just got back, and we didn't do it last week. So sorry we couldn't do it last week. It was.
Please don't be sorry. That's why I want to change it. Be like, thank you so much for just adapting to different times. There's been Sundays I haven't been able to do it, and the reality, it is wild. Maddi, think about it. I don't have a lot of things from 5 years ago. The fact that pretty much every week we have found time to connect, like, is truly really incredible. And I just thank you, because there's been, like you just said, so many different places. Any guest this week? We do have someone from the UK who wants to. It's not locked in for this Sunday, so
yeah, I think we're still figuring out a day or when works best for that one. But please, if anyone else wants to, Tawnie and I make a little calendar for each week of lives, like if we have an interview or not. So just shoot us both a message and we can certainly schedule something with you, because we love doing these live interviews.
And the reason, so we are stroke survivors, and most people's strokes don't happen until they are older, till they're above 40. So that's why I said young stroke survivors, because we also have a different perspective. And so that's why, because someone said, I don't understand why young stroke. And I said, that's why we both had hemorrhagic strokes.
Exactly, at young ages.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Maddie's was from an AVM, and mine was from a brain aneurysm. So, if there's
and I was 22 when it happened, and Tawnie was 28.
Yeah. I've never been on. Oh yes.
Gosh,
Heather, your book.
Heather, for sure.
Okay.
We do need to have you on, Heather.
Yes.
Okay, I'm taking off this heated pillow.
Please send us a message. We do try to keep it short, and especially because Maddi has been traveling. So if you guys have any questions, please drop them in the chat. If you want to be interviewed to share your story, like we said, and even if you're like, hey, like, you know, chat with us. If you're like your usual Sunday time does not work, like,
wait,
we
look at
can
this
find.
shirt I just got in Vietnam.
Get
How
out.
cute is that?
Maddi, I love you. And you still have the small sticker on it.
On the back, it has like food too, but I can't show the back right now because you're on us. I put the phone on like a stand. But yeah, is that so cute?
It's so freaking adorable. I love you. And I love that you still have your little small sticker on it. You're like,
oh shoot. Wait a minute. I literally just took it off and put it on. Thank you for letting me know. I would have walked around with this on it.
I will always, strangers, I'm the first person, if you have something that you can adjust, because like, man, I've had my fly down. I've had stuff hanging.
So embarrassing. I didn't know I still had that on.
It's not I've been in public. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've been, you know, like an airplane and someone's like, you know, you still have it. I'm like, oh, thank you for telling me. Like, how many people did I pass by? Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm always grateful for the people too who say something or like, oh, like one time, this is embarrassing. One time, like somehow my skirt got like tucked into like my shirt or whatever, so like you could see my butt.
Yeah. Oh.
And like someone said, I was like, some girl like said something. She's like, I don't know if you know, but like your skirt, I guess like I'd come out of the bathroom probably and it got like stuck. But I was like, oh my God, thank you so much for saying something, because I would have just carried on walking.
Right?
Everyone would have been laughing at me behind my back.
And that is hilarious. We've all done that. I just wanted to talk about, because someone said that their English has gotten really bad since stroke. So first of all, what language? Because Maddi actually can speak other languages. So I'm like, maybe you're our first where we do a bilingual. You guys are speaking in Spanish.
We should, but who?
Like,
wait, who said
it
that?
was.
What language do they speak?
I don't know yet. I think it's Tannin. I can't. It's up above A Stroke of Good Fortune and Heather. She said, I want to, but my English has gotten really bad. But also, even if you maybe have a project you don't want to talk on our live, but you want us to talk about your project or to share something, like if you want us to give you like a voice for you, totally open for that, like our inbox.
We love sharing it with the community, because a lot of people would.
She can touch.
We should talk in Dutch.
We would have to phone a friend. We would have to. Cornelia, would you be able to translate?
Bring in Cornelia. Bring in Chloe.
Oh yeah.
I like to say I'm learning Dutch, but learning is a very loose term for what I actually can say in the Dutch language. I only know a couple of sentences.
Look, Cornelia.
That could be fun.
How amazing and how cool would that be? And we would get to learn some like words. I would really love.
And then we get to learn some Dutch.
Wow. Yes, please. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make us a chat.
Make us a group chat with all of us.
Yes.
Because I think that'd be really nice, and we can have. I love the idea of doing bilingual lives. Okay. Anyone
obsessed.
else?
Because I also encourage
to do lives in multiple languages.
Because we've never said that. I just realized I never like.
Yeah.
Maddi is amazing, and she's always learning languages.
Oh, I think why have we never done this before? This is a great idea.
I don't know. It wasn't until recently I started to try on at least YouTube and stuff to upload with bilingual captions, because I realized when someone, I was like, how many people am I not helping? And then it made me be like,
only in one language.
Yeah, because I really want to get back into doing sign language. She's trying to learn Italian and French simultaneously.
That's
girl.
Amazing.
That's so good for your brain. We should do like a little language.
Maru, Tawnie and I were just talking about doing bilingual Survivor Sunday lives. Do you want to do one in Spanish? We could do a Spanish one.
I could speak
Sorry, I don't have all that many languages that I can offer, but the Spanish language
you can. I can't offer anything. I'm like, I can speak mermaid.
Hey, how do you...
I don't know why that sounded like a turkey. I don't know what that was. I was trying to make like the bubble noises, like bloop bloop bloop.
I was like, were you trying to make like the gurgle of the bubbles?
I don't know. It sounds like a hurt turkey.
Oh my god. Yeah, like a Thanksgiving.
That's how mermaids
so
talk.
Funny.
I love it. Thank you.
Oh
wow, this is incredible. What about your right hand?
So my right hand is fine. For me, it's my left hand that's the affected one. And I think for whatever reason, it looks like my camera's kind of flipped. So it looks like this is my right hand, but it's actually my left hand. And that's my affected one. So, I realized when I was in Vietnam last week, like I need to start doing more arm exercises again. I've kind of taken a little break.
Yeah.
Just because like other work and other stuff has been busy, but I need to start refocusing on that again.
That's incredible. Yeah, I think it's also important to touch on that. Like in your recovery, like sometimes you find like there's just like with everything, there's seasons where you're like really good about doing stuff and you kind of fall off. And that's why we like these Sunday reminders, I feel like a lot of times we talk, then I'm like, oh yeah, I want to get back into that, or, like meditating.
Right.
I know I'm a
lots of
bit
things I need to get back on.
over as I get. I speak Spanish and English, obviously, but my Spanish is a little rusty. I grew up with a Chilean stepmom, so I was fluent at one point. Now I just practice when. And
exactly, practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah.
And agreed, wanting to speak Norwegian.
Yes.
That's a really tough one, I think, to learn too.
Wow. Yeah, totally different because not in the romantic language, right? It's a German.
Yeah. Same with Vietnamese. Like Vietnamese, I find to be kind of hard too, just because it's completely different.
Were you practicing it there?
I love Italian. Oh, I was speaking so much Vietnamese.
That's so cool. That's
for better or for worse. Maybe some things I wasn't saying completely right, but people said that they could understand me and they said that my pronunciation was good.
Wow. So that's nice.
I'm taking that as a compliment and running with it.
Absolutely take that as a compliment. And in fact, I know we are getting towards the end. So if you guys can join us next Sunday, also in April, we have the New York Summit with Maddi. So you guys.
Yes, April 25th, guys. You can check in my bio. I have the link, or you can simply DM me and I'll send you. But if you're going to be in the New York area on April 25th, Fast Forward Stroke Summit, I'll be doing it on April 25th. And I'm so excited and I want as many survivors as possible to come. So mark your calendar.
Yes. And I'll drop it in our channel. If you are not in our channel yet, it is on both of our pages. So like I shared in there that we were live because I know notifications don't always work. So you can join that.
And one quick thing that says, would you consider posting, your arm and leg exercises? Yes, I know. Now that I'm back from my trip, I'll have more time to like get back to posting because I realized when I was in Vietnam, like I put some stuff on my story because that's easy, but I didn't like post at all. So I hadn't posted in like a really long time. But it's because I was just so busy. I didn't have time for anything more than a story. But now I am back. I will be able to get back into posting more and sharing some exercises and stuff. So thank you for bringing that up.
I love it. And also, I know that Maddi, if you do scroll on her page, she showed like a lot of different ways she does incorporate hand movements. Like she shows like opening the door, doing different things around the house. So those are on her page.
On that already.
Just to say that, like, well, in the meantime, while you're, getting your flow back you're like back to the US, back out of traveling, I just like to say there is stuff so you're not like waiting, that she has quite a lot
exactly
on her page.
Good stuff. All right, well, thank you everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day to those who celebrate, Have a great week. Shoot us a message if you have questions about the Stroke Summit or you want to be interviewed. And we look forward to seeing you guys next Sunday.
Bye, guys. Love you. See you next Sunday.
Have a great week, everyone. Bye.
Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that was almost at 222. Oh, hey, Shalom over here. So I believe I answered all the questions. I forgot to pull up Facebook, so I apologize if you were over in Facebook land and you have been commenting things and you're like, Tawnie. So I will be going back over there. Me and Maddi go live every Sunday. There is also a lot of us survivors. We get together. We have these things called Brain Buddy Boost. They are different than your usual support groups. They're basically 60 minutes. They are hosted by different survivors. There's different topics. So we have one coming up on the 28th. I would love to invite you to that. And it is with the Aneurysm and AVM Foundation. If you heard, I don't have an aneurysm or AVM, that's okay. Tracy goes to it too. It's because it's anyone with a cardiovascular. So I would love to open up that resource if you have been watching this long. Also on Tuesdays, so think Tuesdays, Tawnie and Tracy talk it out. So on Tuesdays, we go live and talk with you guys. And then we also open up a Zoom privately because we realize not everybody, wants to be all public and out there. So we do open up a Zoom that is for everybody. So Tracy and Tawnie are on Tuesdays. Me and Maddi's are on Sundays. Please feel free to reach out, ask any questions. My DM is open. Yes, I like to be a mermaid, but I'm just a real girl. So if I don't answer something right away, just message again. Love you guys. I know that might be crazy, but there's people out there who hate people for no reason. So I'm going to continue to love and share love and be the person today who says, I love you. Yes, you. Bye.